Mr. Levi in.
Hello guys, this is Mr. Levi in reaction videos, and that's my closet door, and I'm covering my closet with my old bed sheet. And if you want to know what happened to it, well, I just had trouble opening and closing the closet door sometimes. Every time I open it, it gets stuck, and every time I try to close it, it gets stuck again. So I might have to do something about it. So anyway, welcome to the first video of 2025. Boy, my reaction of the Once Upon a Studio has been a year now. Time flies really fast. So today we're going to be watching a video called, this is by Watchmojo, and it's called, hold up a sec. Oh, top 10 hidden details in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So yeah, if you all seen the movie, well, congrats. And I just want to say, in the post credits there is maybe 2 post credits. You know what I mean? Boy, can't wait till the 4th movie. Maybe until another 2 years, maybe. And so yeah, I heard a lot of people were complaining and talking about that the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is getting better and better than Disney's Mufasa. I know a lot of people were making a lot of content about the Sonic 3 movie gaining more popularities than the Mufasa, and including the Rotten Tomatoes for Sonic when 90% and up, and Mufasa around 50. So yeah. Anyway, this is by Watchmojo, and sorry for wasting time. Let's get into the video.
Need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Welcome to Watchmojo, and today we're looking at details from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 that only true fans will understand the gravitas of. There will naturally
Spoiler
be
alert
some
if you haven't seen the movie.
Number 10. Live and Learn. This third film borrows several musical cues from the games. A piano version of the classic Green Hill Zone theme plays in the background as Tom and Maddie busy themselves with tedious hobbies.
Oh, yep. People listening to that nostalgic music.
Also included on the track list, but the most prominent Sonic Adventure 2 song featured here is Crush 40's Live and Learn.
People in my cinema
Traces of the headbanging tune
really hyped. They were screaming for Live and Learn.
Island, a locale introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. This is just a sample of Live and Learn, but that epic guitar riff and Johnny Jewelli's vocals are dialed up to 11 for the grand finale as Sonic and Shadow join forces.
Shadow, your power's getting weaker. Hey, are you okay?
Number 9. Foot tapping.
I heard
the pause button,
they
can make Sonic
sued
stand
Sega for using the music.
If you set your controller aside, he will impatiently tap his foot until you resume playing. Or drown. An early scene replicates.
Okay, hold up. I'm sorry. It's kind of laggy.
patiently tap his foot until you resume playing. Or drown. An early scene replicates the spirit of the games as Sonic races Tails and Knuckles through the woods. Falling behind, the blue blur ignites the afterburners, which might be a reference to the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Come on, Circuit Head! Afterburners!
Sonic hits the goalpost just like in the games, but Tails and Knuckles are already waiting for him at the finish line.
Oh, copyright music. Copyright
Both
music.
cheekily tap their feet, stealing a move from Sonic. Of course, these are just holograms as the real Tails and Knuckles prepare a surprise for Sonic. He's still the fastest thing alive, other than Shadow.
You sure you want to challenge the fastest creature in the universe? I mean, that's kind of my whole brand.
Number 8. Blow into it. Whether you were a Nintendo kid or a Sega kid growing up in the 90s, we could all identify with a mutual dilemma. Game cartridges
Going
not
old
working
school.
Properly. Before calling
Nintendo,
any
Sega
hotlines
gone
for technical
rivals.
support, our first instinct was always to remove the cartridge and blow into it. Tom and Maddie get the same idea when a USB flash drive isn't responding. As they try blowing into it, Tails is quick to denounce this as an urban legend with no real scientific backing. You can't argue with results though, as the USB suddenly kicks into gear. Game cartridges might be outdated, but as long as we're still using USBs, this old trick will keep blowing in the wind,
Ooh.
whether or not it really works.
That game's glitched.
Number 7. Eggman lore. Jim Carrey delivers double the Eggman, playing Dr. Ivo Robotnik and his grandfather Gerald Robotnik.
In the saggy flesh.
Yeah.
Elder Robotnik debuted in Sonic Adventure 2 with his granddaughter Maria.
It was hilarious to
Still
see
remains faithful to Maria's
both of
tragic fate,
the
driving
Carries
Gerald to
play
seek
together.
revenge using his Eclipse cannon. Like
Different
in the
characters
game,
at the same
Gerald's
time.
plot to destroy the world here doesn't pan out, although the moon could use some maintenance afterward. The film is loaded with several other Eggman Easter eggs. Robotnik has a crab mech lair similar to the Death Crab from Sonic Forces. The doctors bond at a virtual amusement park resembling Eggman Land from Sonic Unleashed. We also finally get to see Carrie in a more game-accurate suit that emphasizes the Eggman belly.
We can rule humanity.
Number 6. Shadow's accessories. Sonic's introduction to Shadow in the movie is a lot like their first encounter in Sonic Adventure 2. Meeting in a large city, Tokyo in this case, Sonic immediately sees the resemblance between himself and the Black Hedgehog. So does everyone else, although there isn't a case of mistaken identity here.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you.
Sonic finds that while he may be fast, Shadow is even
Yeah,
faster.
they both look like each other.
all at once.
Winning this round, Shadow makes a getaway, but
Look-
not
I
before
look a
posing
lot
on his
like.
motorcycle with a gun. His chopper, known as the Dark Rider, and his firearm were also utilized in Shadow's 2005 spin-off game. Granted, Shadow doesn't need a motorcycle to go fast, and we're not sure why he barely uses his gun in the film. But whatever, it looks awesome.
What did you do? What I had to.
Number 5. Knuckles' Fear of Ghosts. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is essentially a loose adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2. The film cuts out some of the game's weirder elements, such as Knuckles randomly fighting a giant ghost in Robotnik's pyramid base. Even that boss fight is alluded to, however. Exploring Gerald Robotnik's hideout, Knuckles tenses up at the idea that this place might be haunted. Knuckles nonetheless
got a gun!
insists that he isn't afraid of ghosts.
Remember what happened last movie night?
There's no such thing as a friendly
And
ghost.
then they were watching.
Beg to differ.
Oh,
Recalling
yep.
a movie night where Knuckles got freaked out watching Casper. Knuckles versus Casper.
Yeah.
It's the crossover.
I was not
we didn't know
expecting
we
this
wanted. After meeting
when I saw the
King
movie.
Boo Boo, we imagined that Knuckles would have a prejudice against all ghosts, even the so-called friendly ones. Number 4. Chow Garden. For such a high-octane game, one of our favorite parts of Sonic Adventure 2 is simply chilling in the Chow Gardens, raising those little guys.
I just remember my last reaction video that I said that
In
I said
Sonic
Chad
2 map
Garden,
continuity, Chow
but
haven't quite broken
I
out in the
misread that.
US, but they're
It's
huge.
Chow Garden.
When Team Sonic arrives in Tokyo, an advertisement for Chow in space can be spotted in the background. Recovering from their loss against Shadow, Team Sonic retreats to a Chow Garden.
What is this den of madness?
In this interpretation, it's less like a garden and more akin to an entertainment restaurant. Think Chuck E. Cheese, but with bluer animatronics instead of vermin. Speaking of mice, Tails is mistaken for Detective Pikachu, which is ridiculous. He sounds nothing like Ryan Reynolds.
He does look like a Pokemon. Pika Pika!
Number 3, no food or movies.
People in the
Recruited by
at my
Gunn to
theater
deal with
just
Shadow,
laughed.
Team Sonic boards a helicopter to Tokyo. Arriving over the city, Sonic isn't impressed with the in-flight entertainment and
I hope
refreshments,
somebody
or
makes
lack
memes
thereof.
about
Jumps
this.
out of the helicopter saying
Tails
a familiar
mistaken as
line.
Detective
This
Pikachu.
exact quote is taken from his introduction in Sonic Adventure 2. In that game, Sonic is confused for Shadow, being contained on a gun helicopter. They can't hold him for long, however. Busting out, Sonic condemns his captives for having no food and movies.
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here.
Breaking off a piece of the helicopter, Sonic sky surfs to the city below. Little callbacks like this go a long way in showing that the filmmakers understand their fan base.
Yeah!
Number 2, Sonic vs. Shadow. After
Alright.
duking it out in space, Sonic and Shadow team up to save the world. To do so, they both must harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds, going supercharged. Although there isn't a showdown with a bio-lizard, the film's climax is mostly in line with the final stage of Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic and Shadow even recreate an iconic image from the game as they cross paths. Also, like in the game, Shadow makes the ultimate sacrifice to honor what Maria would have wanted for Earth.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right?
Being a fan favorite, though, a post-credit scene makes it clear that Shadow the Hedgehog will return. Dr. Robotnik's fate is left up in the air, however. We guess it'll depend if Jim Carrey needs the money.
It's not really about the money. I joke about the money.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Sonic CD characters. How do you top Shadow's reveal at the end of the last movie? Like this! During a mid-credits scene, Sonic is confronted in the woods by another fan-favorite villain, Metal Sonic.
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't...
While Sonic gives the robot a run for his money, the Hedgehog soon finds himself surrounded by mechanical doppelgangers. Just when it appears the film will cut to black, a giant hammer comes swirling in. Wielding it is a female pink hedgehog. She doesn't say her name, but fans know this is Amy Rose.
Yep.
It's fitting that Metal Sonic and Amy would appear together, as both made their debuts in Sonic CD. The best Sonic game you've probably never played because it was on Sega CD. Real fans have a copy though.
I bet in the fourth movie there might be some Amy moments. I believe.
E102?
I think.
Big the Cat? Big the Cat, right? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this?
Okay. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction video, and I just wonder, maybe in the next movie we'll get more characters, if you all can imagine. So anyway, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and Levi out.